What's going on, Bearhandians? Is it okay if I call you Bearhandian? My own little nation of bare hand enthusiasts. It is Bare Hands, your host, bringing you a Clash Royale video, and today, after the last Clash Royale video I uploaded, I needed a little positivity, so I wanted to still play with a deck that was defensive, so instead of running the Freeze Inferno Bowler deck that I failed pretty hard with in the last video, I am going with an Inferno and a mini P.E.K.K.A, which I'm very comfortable with, switched in the Fire Spirits, which I've never really used before, and the Balloon. And the Balloon without a Rage spell and a Freeze spell is pretty interesting to me, but gotta check out some of these games, and so it's pretty good. Here we go. Alright guys, we're jumping into a game here against a level 10, but his cards are insanely high level, and when I say insanely high level, I mean they're higher than mine. He's going to throw down a level 11 Royal Giant. When I see a level 11 Royal Giant, I get a little scared, maybe a little pee, I don't know. But I melt it completely with the Inferno Tower. It is just the absolute best card ever to take out the Giant and the, the Royal Giant. Here we got a level 2 Princess picking away at us. We're going to have to take her out so she doesn't deal too much damage. I'm going to throw some minions down on her, and smashed. My level 10 minions, which is as high as it goes for me. Common cards at level 10. That's all I got. Another level 2 legendary coming in, the Ice Boy. He's passing this tower. I'm going to go ahead and throw down my Princess to start some cover fire. I am anticipating this build. You know what's coming, the level 11 Royal Giant. And so we're going to get the Inferno Tower down. I am always scared of the Zap spell. So here we go. He gets his Zap spell off. And, man, really wish the Royal Giant didn't get that cannonball off in my face there. But he just spent a ton of elixir. And so here we go. We get the counter push going. The mini P.E.K.K.A wailing away on the tower. Fire Spirits do a ton of damage. If you could get Fire Spirits to the tower, it's like hundreds and hundreds and bajillions of damage on the tower with the Fire Spirits. And so we're able to take out that one tower. He throws down Barbarians. We're able to kill the Ice Wizard. I'm going to zap away the Barbarians to stop them from dealing too much damage so the minions can catch up and kind of take them out. And so we've got our Princess running down the lane. We've got our minions going to their death. Just elixir splattered all over the place on the ground there. Princesses are going to duke it out. Level 1 versus level 2. Doesn't matter. Whoa! Okay, he zapped it. But notice, he zapped my Princess to kill it, so he doesn't have a zap for my Inferno Tower. And where did his level 10? 11? What level is it? 11? Royal Giant, where did it go? It's dead. Completely gone. Fire Spirits, again, amazing damage. Able, if he's not zapping the Fire Spirits, which it wouldn't really make sense for him to zap the Fire Spirits when he's trying to deal with my Inferno Tower, they'll just melt all the Barbarians. They'll crush them. I get a good zap there so that my Princess could take out the minions in one shot. The Fire Spirits are going to kill that royalty there. And here we go. I'm just distracting him. At this point, I'm pretty confident he doesn't have enough time to get back in here. I could just get the Inferno Tower down over and over again and stop this Royal Giant from doing anything. And so, the last deck that I had, well, I mean, I lost everything with it, but this felt so much better to have Royal Giants coming against me and defending against them. Alright, this is a pretty incredible game against a level 11. I always get pretty scared when I fight level 11s because the gap between level 11 and level 10 is pretty huge, and so some of their cards can be ridiculous. I notice it a lot in the legendaries and in the rare cards. They hurt oh so bad, and so this level 8 Musketeer isn't horrible, but that's obviously a level above what I have. He's going to throw down a level 8 Giant as well. The Giant is so incredibly strong, and so that Giant is able to almost get up to my Inferno Tower and get a hit, but he dies even after fireballing it. So that is just how strong the Inferno Tower is against these cards. A proper zap at the right time will really set it straight, but he wasn't able to do that. We're going to build up our elixir here, throw down another elixir pump. I really love the elixir game. So awesome. You don't want to throw him down too early, though. You don't want to not have elixir to defend against the cards that he can throw down. And so I'm throwing elixir pumps down like a madman, and he's holding on to a rocket, which I didn't know until later. He's going to throw down his musketeer again. And I know the giant's coming, so I'm just going to do an impromptu Inferno Tower, and that's going to help melt away this miner. Then my mini P.E.K.K.A is able to take out the musketeer, and we have a little rush coming in here, which is promptly going to get squashed by a zap spell. So zap spell got nerfed, but it's still pretty amazing. When I say pretty amazing, it's just, I can't talk. It's awesome. We've got a musketeer coming, and best defense ever. I don't know if the Inferno is the best defense against the musketeer, but it is just so strong when it works. It just destroys things. We're playing the elixir game here. At this point, I felt pretty good. Knowing that I'm playing a level 11 and I haven't been 3-crowned at this point, feels pretty good. And he throws 6 elixir into a rocket. And so that's interesting. I figured now is the time to do a rush. I get a nice balloon hit off there. And now I just kind of play, get back on my heels, dig my feet in, defend the push that he's going to throw down, which he probably shouldn't have pushed it at this point. He probably could have saved up a little bit more and got something good going. And again, at this point, I'm thinking, rocket to a naked tower. That's, I mean, I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to get one of my towers down, but you're level 11, man. Put together a big push and then throw that rocket at the end. Look at that. Fire spirits. They're doing like 200 damage a pop, and they just wipe that tower out behind the balloon. And then, again, at this point, he's unable to get there. Look at that, level 12 goblins. That is insane. You know how much gold it costs to upgrade a common card to level 12? That's insane. This game is going to blow your mind. It blew my mind. In fact, I didn't even know what was happening during this game. It was insane. I'm going to throw down an elixir pump into the back. He is going to respond with a miner, which is a great counter. It only costs 3, and if he could get a couple of chops off, he essentially puts himself at an elixir advantage. Then he's going to arrow away the minions, get a hit off on the tower and on the elixir pump. And so that elixir pump, that's going to produce me like 2 elixir. I spent 4 on the thing, and he just got damage to my tower, got rid of it, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to try to do the math on the fly, but it felt like he got ahead there. I'm running on full elixir, so I'm going to throw down a push. I'm going to go ahead and throw down the balloon, the mini P.E.K.K.A, the fire spirits, and they are going to work that tower down to 895. And we've got a... Is that a giant? Is that a giant right there? Because it looks like a giant. Look at it. It just did like 700-800 damage by itself. A level 11 knight. Insane. Level 2 Sparky. I hate Sparky. I'm just gonna say it. I just hate him. I feel like he's easily counterable, but I fail, and it makes me hurt in my heart because I know I should be able to counter him, but I still fail. And check this out. Level 8 giant is pounding away. My princess gets chopped away by the miner, and the Sparky is on its way, fully charged to my king tower. What in the world I'm going to do? It's getting shots off of my king tower. How am I not dead yet? My mini P.E.K.K.A is going to take out the Sparky. The goblins are going to get shanked by the far right tower, which is good because that knight would have just tanked all of it until I was dead because the guy is monstrously huge. But at this point, I'm sitting here going, why? Why does this happen to me? I'm a pretty good person. I do nice things for people sometimes. Why does this horrible... What? He's not going to do anything? He's not even going to counter? And so his right tower is gone. But how good does that really feel when you've got a level 2 Sparky, a level 11 Knight, stinking level 2 legendary miner crawling his way up to your tower like a little underground spider. That noise haunts me in my dreams. Now we've got the princess, we've got the balloon going down, and I'm thinking, oh, this is a pretty good push. Dead. The balloon got a shot off, though, so that's... Getting a shot off with a balloon without any spells is a pretty big deal in my opinion. Now look at this. I'm like, alright, I'm going to throw down my Inferno Tower because, you know, the attack is coming, so let's try and defend. And I'm going to throw my mini P.E.K.K.A up there just to kind of try and get him to spend some elixir, and he doesn't. He just pushes. So I'm looking. I'm like, oh, man, look at this. Oh, I got to stop this push. Oh, it's going to kill my tower. And then I look up there. What in the world? That is just amazing. I'm gonna get that a little bit in slow motion to figure out just exactly what happened.
Don't worry, bare hands, I will save you. You're so cool and good looking, I can't stand to let you loose.
I wasn't even looking at the mini P.E.K.K.A minion combo that was going on. We're gonna jump in here against Yao. And typically, if I have the elixir pump, I play the elixir pump. Let my elixir build up a little bit before I throw down the elixir pump. And we're just going to try and get ahead of the game here a little bit. He's going to throw down his goblins. And then he's going to throw down his level 11 Royal Giant. And so, I actually feel pretty good about this again. We got a level 11 Royal Giant. And our Inferno Tower at level 7 is going to melt it. And so he got, what, he got 1 or 2 hits off on that tower. His fireball is going to take out my princess. And I am thinking, this was a really great start to a game. I still have my elixir pump, and I defended my tower. I mean, he fireballed my tower, but that's not that big of a deal. I'm going to throw down my mini P.E.K.K.A so I don't waste a lot of elixir. Then I'm going to get my elixir pump down right now. And he's got a bomber. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down the minions so that they could deal with the ground units and the bomber. Not too big of an issue there. He's going to throw down his minions, then he's going to throw down his, I believe he's going to throw down his Royal Giant, until he sees me with a balloon, and I'm thinking, oh no, this guy has got an Inferno Tower, which can cause some serious problems for a balloon deck. I mean, if it could shut down a Royal Giant, it could probably shut down a balloon. And so, not really feeling good about this at this point, other than the fact that I've defended really well, and he's not playing any pumps. So if he can't get to my tower and I'm able to still play pumps, he chooses to fireball my weak pump, which I just think he had thrown it before I got mine down, or it was quick enough. And I throw my mini P.E.K.K.A on that right side, which... to me, I thought, oh no, I timed that wrong, and I should have saved the mini P.E.K.K.A for the Royal Giant, but I have the Inferno Tower for the Royal Giant, and those minions are going to do work, and check out the right side. That balloon takes out the right tower, and I still have 833 HP on my left tower. His arrows miss my princess. He's going to spend a little bit of elixir to get rid of the princess, which allows me to kind of set up for a defense, and... shut down that Royal Giant. Look at that Inferno Tower just doing work. It is so powerful. Now my tower is down to 619, and I'm thinking we got 20 seconds left in this round. I'm just going to play the defense game. I am not going to let him get 400 more hits off on my tower in 10 seconds. So, I do the cheese. I play the Elixir Pump. Then I play the Inferno Tower. Then I zap away these units, which causes him to retarget onto my Inferno Tower, which he just didn't have enough time to get through the buildings that I place. I really hate it when people do that to me. It's like, I have a chance to put it in overtime. An Elixir Pump. Stabbed. Had a ton of fun. Haven't lost at all today. Okay, maybe I've lost a little bit today, but certainly isn't 10 losses in a row like the other piece of junk deck I was playing with before. And so, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave me some comments below. If you have any advice, I love it. I like advice. Thank you so much for spending some time here in my channel, and join me next time for more Gaming with Bare Hands.